Well, last summer's massive blackout in the Northeast knocked out power at more than 50 million locations. Generators are becoming more popular as people seek to keep their power on. We're talking generators with home improvement expert Jodi Marks. Good morning, Jodi.
Good morning, Art. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
Good, good.
Why should our viewers consider getting a generator?
Well, obviously, you know, we're right in the middle of hurricane season, and then after that follows severe weather in the winter with ice storms, and then in the spring, of course, you've got tornadoes, and not to mention, this is a year anniversary of that massive blackout that occurred between Michigan all the way up into New England. So it happens more than we'd like to even admit, but there are some things, if you are considering getting a generator, that you need to keep in mind, and I'd like to talk about those, especially the safety.
Please do.
Okay, one of the things that you need to keep in mind is when you are operating your generator, you need to operate it outside. And I say that, Art, because it is startling the amount of deaths reported by carbon monoxide buildup because people run their generators inside their homes, whether it's in their garage or their basement or even in their crawl space. And that builds up and it can lead to potential death. Another thing that you need to do is keep your generator dry. So a carport would actually be an ideal situation to have it. Now, another thing that people do, Art, is take their generator and they plug it to an outlet inside their house. That is a huge no-no. That's called backfeeding. And not only could it eventually burn, it could potentially burn your house down, but it could harm people that are working on those power lines to restore the power. So what you need to do is install one of these. This is a manual transfer switch that we had a licensed electrician come in and do. The kit's around $300, $350. And what you do is you plug your generator into this. When the power goes out on your house, turn your generator on. And now you've already selected what you would want to use. Turn it on. You got your refrigerator lights, you're set. So it looks pretty easy.
So how do you know what size generator to get?
Well, what you need to do is determine what you want to run during the outage. Do you want to run a couple of lights, your refrigerator, freezer, microwave, coffee maker? You could do something like this. Now, this is a 3,000 watt generator that's operating this house right now, and it's actually very quiet. If you have a larger wattage needs, you might want to bump up to a 7,000 series, but you can go to Honda.com and they have all that wattage calculation to help you figure out which one you need.
Jodi Marks, thank you very much for joining us.
Absolutely, thank you.
Well, I bet a lot of people will be thinking about that after all the power outages we've been having recently. It looks easier than I thought.
It does look fairly easy, and I don't know. I think I'll give it some thought now.
Honda.com. We'll check it out. Let's go to Kathleen, England now.